It's Kim again with Teresa Hamilton and team. We have a different setup for this live. The team is down at the end of the driveway at the house, getting the house set up. I'm here at the end of the driveway at 1079 FONTELIEU. I wanted you to see the drive down the driveway. Where 1079 FONTELIEU sits, you're 5 minutes from the Lafayette Parish, Iberia Parish, and St. Martin Parish line. So we are not far from Highway 90. We're not far from ESA. The way this house is situated, we have 4 wooded acres that run along the side. We have a house that sits on 3.5 acres. And then I have a barn and a pond that sits on another 4.5 acres on that side. So all together, it's 12 acres. You can buy it individually, you can buy it together. Let's go take a look at what we have down here. So down the driveway, the rolling hills and the oak trees. I didn't clean my car for this. But down the driveway, when I came to meet with the seller the first time, we talked about listing the property. They moved the house out here in the 1970s. So the house is movable. The first open house I had, a lot of the buyers that came by were really interested in the property. They said they could use the house as a guest house. It's vacant now. It shows easy, but you just don't have the trees like this situated anywhere on the market right now. So the driveway here, like I said, leads back. Let me turn that off. To the little cottage. It's a 2448 square foot cottage, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Oh, look, looks like we have someone here doing some work, maybe some yard work. The barn that's in the back, she had it rented out, and in exchange for rent, the tenant maintained the grounds. So this property has been a part of the family for decades, like I said, since the 70s. We have a little swing here in the tree. Should I go all the way down to the barn first and then come back? Okay. Wave at them. I don't know where they're at. They're inside the house, checking it all out. But if you keep going down, so this is where it separates. Off to the right is going to be the back part of that 3.5 acres. We're coming up on the 4.5 acres that has the barn and the pond. And the barn has a studio apartment inside.
The barn's so cute.
And then the pond is situated along the back. I'm all the way back here. And then I can reverse out. The cypress trees, the big oak trees.
I can imagine somebody having there's art studio or photography studio out in the barn.
Yes. And that's what, over the years, family has lived in there. Like she had a tenant that lived in there. It's just so peaceful back here, and you're off in that country life. Okay, so that's the pond behind the grove back there. We have aerial shots that are online. I'm gonna back up now, back to the barn. We have aerial shots online that'll show how it's all divided out. It's already subdivided with the tax assessor's office. So there's not any subdividing we'd have to do if somebody wanted all of it, parts of it, some of it. We're willing to let go of it. That 4 acres along the right side, that's all wooded. Perfect if someone's looking for some land to build but wants to be secluded back there as well. At one point they had it fenced off for horses. Okay. Now we're headed back to the main house. Now they've added on to the main house a living room area for the lawn guy. That's what's here. They've added on to the main house area, but the house can still be moved. You can see it's still on piers, the main house part. Look at all the moss in the trees, how pretty. When I met with the seller, like I said, we sat on the front porch for 2 hours before we even went inside. It's just so peaceful and nice back here. The team doesn't know we're live right now, so we'll surprise them. Okay, so headed up to the front porch with some front porch coffee views. There's a screened-in deck area. Look at all these trees.
Oh my gosh.
A secret garden area in the front. We're here. We're live.
Hey! Beautiful property.
Isn't it nice back here?
It's really cool.
Yes.
So this is the part of the home that was moved here. And so 2448 square feet on the house. You have the old wood floors, lots of detail. Opens up into the kitchen. So you're standing in the dining room, this comes to the kitchen. And then down here was the part I talked about that they added on with the living room area.
Great entertaining space.
With the office.
The views are gorgeous.
Check out the views. I love those trees. They're amazing.
So, did you explain the three ways you can buy this
Yes,
house?
4 ways. We have 4 separate ways.
Okay.
Office off this way, and then master. We can come around this way and I'll show it all. Yeah, did that?
This house.
Those windows are great for
You gonna go that way or this way?
You tell me.
screen patio.
We have screened-in patio here that has a hot tub. You can enjoy the night shower with mosquitoes. I'm sure the lawn guy would continue to maintain the lawn. And then so go off to the right, that's going to be your master. Off to the right.
Exactly what he was looking for.
Views everywhere.
This is a really good picture right here.
Go all the way up. Wow, this is pretty.
Coming soon to our Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Send that to me, T.
Master down. This bathroom.
Big room.
And laundry. And then off to the office. Back there. Did you get the office already? The back right? Back right's an office area. And then we'll head upstairs to see the 2 bedrooms and bathroom.
Okay, so this is where I just was, and here.
Okay, that's living and then connects to office
Got
that
it.
has the views. Go back up to 2 bedrooms. One of the bathrooms upstairs is a 12-foot tub. But if you wanted some land for a home site, you could use this as a guest house, you could live in it while you built the other house. Did y'all go upstairs yet?
No. I did not.
So I said,
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
up
it's
there.
interesting because he said, look, this.
The tub up here is so great.
This is the image. So like, you don't ever have to, you know, like,
Okay, so 2 good-sized bedrooms on the 2nd floor with the shared bathroom.
I love it.
Beachy color.
Lots of built-in storage.
So attic or just
Storage, another closet.
And then you have, I'm sure, great views.
Yeah, all the views in here.
Trees, very private, really private.
Go back down by our favorite view. Thanks, Steph.
Oops, sorry.
That's another thing, so you can only do it in October. Or once it's cold.
Yeah,
Once
open
it's
up all the
too hot,
windows.
it just falls.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, this one is available on 4 different ways. You can buy the 4 acres. Y'all can stand up. Y'all put We have
Look at that view.
Okay, we're gonna do one more.
all down the driveway. We have the 4 acres alone, wooded by itself. We have the house of 3.5 acres, and we have the barn pond and 4.5 acres, or you can have it as a package deal together. So we're about $325 for the house and 3.5 acres. You have 100 over there for the barn, pond, and 4.5 acres. Packaged together, they'll sell it for 400. And then we have 90,000 on the 4 wooded acres right here. So 1039 Fontelieeu. We're in 5 minutes from Iberia Parish, Lafayette Parish, and St. Martin Parish. Line on each of those. So we're leaving here and headed to new construction with Joel.
Village of Broussard, a brand new house built by Shuffler Build Homes. Just hit the market about a week ago, so.
Give us a call.
Yeah.